Morning all. It's the first properly cold day of the winter, or I think it's the end of autumn, but it's certainly very cold. It's 2 degrees at the moment, and I woke up this morning to the sound of people scraping windscreens. It's nice when you're retired to remind yourself that that would have been you a few years ago. So I'm taking it really careful out here today. Although these new tyres have got grip, I'm not going to risk it on ice. In my last video I mentioned that I bought these new Shimano RX10 wheels and the new Tortec tyres, and I have to say, very pleased with them. It's been quite damp in places today, but there's a fair bit of grip. The good thing is that it's reassuring to know that if I do get a puncture, at least it's not going to take me hours to change it. I did mention previously that I put some stand sealant in the tubes. I did actually once try the pre-filled slime tubes, but I did find that the slime seemed to stay in one place and made the tyres run unevenly. I have to say, with the stands, that doesn't seem to be a problem. It seems to be evenly distributed, so we'll see. Just hope I don't have to use it. Right. But the other thing I've done is change the cassette. As you probably know, bike parts have been in fairly short supply. So when I received an alert that Merlin Cycles had got a 1134 cassette in stock, I snapped it up. There was nothing wrong with the Microshift cassette that was on the bike, but I'm certainly finding on some of the hills, the steeper ones, I'm wishing I had another gear. So going from an 1132 to an 1134 I hope is going to help a bit. We'll see. So today I'm going to try and get a couple of hills in just to test it out, and I'll let you know how it goes. Been working on updating our bathroom over the past couple of weeks, on and off, but today I'm having a day on the bike because the sun's shining, it's lovely and crisp, so time to get out. My wife keeps telling me we should get a man in. I assume she means for the bathroom. stopped at a new coffee shop that's been advertising in Long Bennington, but unfortunately there was a queue. They seem to be quite slow serving, nowhere to sit outside, and just one table inside where everybody seems to be crowded around. So we've given it a miss, unfortunately, but it would have been nice to support them. But you've got to get your offering right before you'll get the support. I won't say the name of the place because it's not really fair, but fortunately there is another coffee shop in Long Bennington. We don't normally use it because it's not too far from home, but today we've had a fairly reasonable ride, so it's going to be all right to stop here, I think. So that's better. We've stopped at the quaint little coffee shop here in Long Bennington called 62. Nice little place. We got served straight away, and we've got ourselves an outdoor table, so all good. And today it's Lincolnshire sausage cob with English mustard. So looking forward to that. Earned it. So see you in a minute. Been a beautiful ride. It's now a balmy 6.7 degrees C, but quite warm. Got my body warmer on, a couple of layers, and it's okay. I must admit, first thing this morning when it was 2 degrees, I wondered if I was underdressed, but it's worked out okay. Now it's been a fairly flat ride today, so I've not managed to try out the 34 ring yet, but as always I have a big hill to go up on the way home, so I'll get to try it then. Well, that went well. It made that hill a little bit easier. It was like having another gear. You know, when you change down to a lower gear and you find there isn't another one. Well, this was like having an extra gear. So I think that 1134 cassette was a good buy. I'm nearly home. It's going to be around about just under 45 miles, I think, for the day. It's been a fantastic day. Really enjoyed it. Enjoyed our cafe stop as well. And I'll sign off now because it's school run time, and I really don't need to be holding a camera while we've got school run traffic on the road. You know what I mean. So until next time, safe riding.